Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. October is finally over, which means that I can show you all of my finished Inktober drawings. 31 illustrations, 31 days of drawing. And yeah, I'm really happy that I managed to finish this challenge. Things like these can be so exhausting, but I pulled through. I'm really happy with myself. And yeah, I'm going to be showing you my finished illustrations, explaining some thoughts that went behind them. And I'm also going to be showing you my little sketches that I did for preparation for this challenge. I used the official Inktober prompt list. Here are the prompts. And yeah, let's get started. Day 1, mustache. I decided to draw Harvey from Stardew Valley. This is kind of self-explanatory. It's just character with a mustache. I had to think for a little while which character that I know of has a mustache, but yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm really happy with this one. And yeah, let's move on. Day 2, weave. I really wanted to draw like a granny square crocheted sweater, but in the end I just decided on Spider-Man, like spiders weaving their spider webs. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with this one. I regret doing these lines. It takes away from the webs. It's just a little bit too busy, but overall I'm quite happy with this one. Day 3, crown. I just decided to draw my original character in a crown. This does not differ from the sketch that I did, it's just literally the same idea. I really like his expression here, and the hand doesn't look that bad. Yeah, I also really like this one. Day 4, murky. I decided to draw like a water creature, like a nymph or an elf or whatever. And she's just lurking in the water. I really like this one, especially the hair. I think it looks really nice. My original idea for that one was a little bit different. I wanted to draw like a whole background and like the whole character here. But I got lazy. Sometimes you just gotta pick the easier option, and this was the easier option for me, so yeah, that's what I did. Day 5, deer. I did a fan art of the Rusty Lake Roots, I think. Rusty Lake Roots game. I adore these games. They're so like fun and packed with lore. And yeah, I'm really happy with this one. I wanted to do like a tarot card design, but decided against it. Just went with like this, something like this. I really like this one. For day 6, Pierce, I wanted to draw originally a character being pierced by a ray of light. It would be like a all dark black background, black like character just pierced by a ray of light, but I couldn't figure out the pose and I got frustrated and just drew my original character with some piercings. And I really like this one. I tried to do something different with his hair because he's got like this wolf cut mullet, I don't know, situation going on, and I just pinned his hair up. And I think it looks really nice. For day 7, starfish, I wanted to draw like a whole siren type of character, but just went with a simpler portrait. Whole bodies are still kind of hard to draw for me, so I wanted to make things easier for myself. And this is how this one turned out. I really, really like this one. This one might be one of my favorites from this whole bunch, especially the scales and her hand, just her face and hair. I really like this one. Day 8, reckless. I wanted to draw like a person screaming, being reckless, something like that, but decided against that and just went with drawing a Formula One driver, Max Verstappen. He is considered to be like a reckless driver, um, so I went with that. I'm really happy with this one as well. I did a similar side profile. I think I drew the same like side profile somewhere in this sketchbook. Oh, here he is. And yeah, nothing wrong with recycling ideas. So this is how it looks like. I decided to add some color to this one because it was kind of empty. And yeah, I really like this one. Next page, day 9, heavy. It was kind of a hard day for me. I didn't really feel like drawing. The first thing that I thought of when I heard heavy was a song by 21 Pilots, Heavy Dirty Soul, but I went against that. I didn't feel like drawing a rabbit, which is like a reference to that song, and I went with a girl holding a heart, heavy heart. That was like my idea behind it. And yeah, like I said, I didn't really feel like drawing that day. My kitten died like in the morning and I was so devastated. It was also my birthday, so yeah, nothing to celebrate on that day. Um, but yeah, I pulled through and drew something. I really like this drawing, but it's got this story behind it. It's just, yeah, it is what it is. Day 10, sweep. Um, I saw like a drawing on Pinterest that had these eyes being swept. But I decided to draw a whole bunch of little flowers that are supposed to be forget-me-nots, being swept by the wind. And I'm really happy with this one. I really like how it looks. This one took me the longest of all the other drawings, simply because I really wanted to draw each individual flower. And I really like this one. It's a nice little illustration. Day 11, Sting. And it was supposed to be my original character being stung by a wasp or a bee or whatever. But I don't really like this one. The eyes are too far apart. It looks kind of weird. And yeah, I don't like this one. The sketch looks a lot cuter. It is what it is though. Not every single drawing is going to be perfect. Day 12, shredded, and it's just some body horror, I guess, stuff. A person shredding their own skin. I really like this one. It's interesting. Day 13, drink. And when I heard the word drink, I just was like, yeah, energy drink, and energy drink means Red Bull, and Red Bull means Formula One racing team Red Bull. So I wanted to draw a Red Bull driver, and my favorite Red Bull driver is Sebastian Vettel. I'm watching a lot of old races right now from like 2010, 11, and 12. So I wanted to draw him, but this does not look like him. I have a lot of better drawings than that. And yeah, this might be just my least favorite of the bunch. I really, really do not like this. Maybe I rushed it, maybe I just didn't feel like drawing, but this one is a big like no for me. I don't like this one. Day 14, trunk. And I just drew like a trunk of a bud laying in the forest, becoming one with nature. I really like this idea. And yeah, I really like how it looks. I really like this idea and the whole like message behind this piece. So yeah, I'm quite proud of this one. Day 15, Ragged. Um, and I just drew my original character in some ragged, destroyed clothes. He's like pointing at a hole in his shirt. I like this one. For day 16, Blunder, I've been listening to a lot of Gorillaz lately, and I really wanted to draw 2D. So I was like, yeah, 2D beaten up because he made a blunder, a mistake. I really like this one. I really like how this hand looks, and just the whole illustration I think looks really nice. It's a shame that I didn't really feel like coloring any of these. I just wanted to leave them in black and white, but this one like deserved the alcohol markers treatment. Who knows, maybe I'll redraw that one and color it in. I really like this one. Day 17, Ornate, and I just did like an ornate border around, maybe it's a mirror, maybe it's a picture frame, and it's another one of my original characters, Ophelia, and yeah, I actually like how it looks. This was a pain to draw though. Day 18, Deal. Like quite the obvious thing is like making a deal with the devil, and when I hear the word devil, I automatically think of Daredevil, so I just decided to draw him. And I quite like this one. There's something like not right with his nose here, but overall, I'm quite happy with this one. Day 19, Arctic, I really did not know what to draw. And this is my second least favorite drawing of the bunch. It's just like a Arctic, some ice, like a monster going out of the depths type of thing. I didn't execute it well. And yeah, I really didn't have an idea for this day. And I don't like this one, unfortunately. Day 20, Rivals. And the only thing that I thought of was Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, and their unfortunate, let's call it, relationship. Such a sad story in Formula One. And I drew them on like a thicker piece of paper than the rest because I thought I would be coloring this one in, but I didn't feel like it, so I just left it like that. I really like Lewis's side profile. Nico turned out a little bit worse, but I still really like this one. Maybe I'll revisit this idea. I really want to draw more Formula One drivers, more Mercedes fan art. So yeah, I really like this one. Day 21, Blast, and it's just 2D blasting some music from the music video for Humility. And I also really like this one. The teeth look kind of weird, but that's okay. Day 22, Button. And at first I thought I would be drawing Jensen Button, the Formula One driver. But I just decided to draw my original character buttoning up his shirt, his little tongue sticking out. It's cute, I like this one. Day 23, Firefly. And I just drew 2D looking at some fireflies inspired by the song Fireflies from Gorillaz. This might be my favorite song from them, honestly. The whole album is just amazing. I really like this one. Day 24, Rowdy. And it's just my original character being drunk, causing chaos, making a mess, being rowdy, I guess. Day 25, Inferno. Um, these were supposed to look like flames. I don't think that I conveyed that very well. My other idea for this drawing was to just draw a person being melted by the heat of like hell, I guess. But I just ended up with something like that. It's not that bad, it's not that good either. So yeah, it just is. I guess it just exists. Day 26, puzzling, and it's another one of my original characters. It's Ophelia again. And some puzzles, some missing pieces. I really like this one. I really like her expression and just the whole vibe of this piece. Day 27, Onion. And at first I thought I would be making Hades fan art, just because you can get like an award and it's just one red onion that gives you back one health. But I decided against that. Again, I went with an easier route and just drew some onions. I still think this looks quite nice. I had fun drawing this one. So yeah, just some onions. They're red onions if you want to know. Day 28, skeletal. I really like this sketch. I don't know if I like the finished illustration as much. It's obviously not anatomically correct. It was not supposed to be. I don't really care. But yeah, I don't really know what to think about this one. I really don't like this hair situation here. The arms being like thick there. I don't know. It just exists. Day 29, lesson, and it's just my character. I don't know if he's beating someone up, probably teaching them a lesson. I also quite like this one. Day 30, vacant, and it's just like a vacant space left by someone, abandoned building type of situation. Nothing really much to it. I also prefer the sketch than the finished illustration. Maybe I overworked this, maybe I should have left more white spaces, I don't know. And day 31, award. And I also wanted to draw an F1 driver, but I drew it in a sketchbook, and I didn't feel like redoing this one. So I went with my original idea, with just me sleeping after finishing Inktober. All of these are small replicas of all the drawings that you saw already. I didn't fit all 31 there, but I think it's a cute idea, and I'm just getting some sleep after all the hard work from this month. And yeah, that's Inktober for you. I've bought myself this. Where is it? I bought myself this file, briefcase, portfolio, whatever you want to call it, to store my Inktober drawings. I'm going to be writing the dates, or more like the year in which I did Inktober. So I finally have like a space for all of my Inktober drawings. So I'll be writing 2025 for this bunch of drawings, 2023 for this bunch of drawings, 2022 for these. I finally can have them in one space. So we are going to quickly organize all of my Inktober drawings into this one briefcase file thingy. 2020 and 2021. So we're gonna start with the oldest of the bunch, the 2020 Inktober. And all that I'm gonna do is just write the date. So yeah, 2020. I don't know if I have all of the drawings in there. Some of my Inktober drawings are hanging on my wall as a decoration. So yeah, that was 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2025. I don't feel like rearranging them by date right now, so I'm just going to pop them in. And that's another year done. Yeah, I needed something like that for these. And I still have some space left for 2 years. We will see if I'll ever do Inktober again. So yeah, that's it. That's Inktober 2025 done. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of these drawings that I created for Inktober. I've got other social media if you'd like to follow me somewhere. Blue Sky, TikTok, Instagram. All of the links will be down in the description below. I hope you're safe whenever you are, or as safe as you can be. The world is crazy right now. And I will see you hopefully in my next video. So bye bye!